Hello everyone, so in this video, let us talk about shuffle the array problem. So as you can see, you are given an array nums consisting of 2n elements. As you can see here, 2n means like if n equal to 3, it has 6 elements. Now the elements are in the form like this. So x1, x2, x3 till xn, then y1, y1 till yn. So like you are assuming that there is an array of length n first, and then there's another array of length n, which are both concatenated, forming a 2n element array. Now, the array that you have to return is in this form, in which you have to take x1, y1, x2, y2. So these two arrays are, like you can say, segregated, but they combined in a particular one array. Now you have to like reshuffle it according to this concept, such that we have first put x1, then y1, x2, y2, and so on. Okay, so it's also pretty much not difficult. As you can see, you have n elements. Let's say the elements are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first elements are this, and the next element is, let's say, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's n equal to 4. So it has 2n elements, that is 8 elements. Now you have to print the first element, and this is the array, first array and the second array. So you have to print the first element of the first array and the first element of the second array, which is like both combined. Okay, I'm just saying two arrays, but it's only one. Okay, then the next element and the next element. So the difference between the distance between them is equal to 4 only, because it's of length 4. So if you first print the 0th element, then the 4th element, first element, 5th element. So the difference between them always equal to n. Okay, because this is the 2 array, so this is the first element. So next element corresponding to this will be always n distance away, because it has n elements between them. Okay, so now it's pretty much simple. You will just iterate over the first n elements, that is the first array, print out the first value, and then whatever value is, let's say this is the ith element, let's say, so print I and I plus n element, and you will print I all the way from 0 till n, and you'll print all these values in this particular form in a new array, and that's nothing much complicated here itself. You can directly just find out by just printing out, or like drawing out on a paper of itself what all index you have to choose, and it's pretty much simple. So what you can see in the code itself, we have created a new array of length 2n again, which is of length n, so it's of 2n. This array is also of length 2n. So we'll do a for loop over this array, which has 2n elements, but we'll iterate over only the first n elements. And we'll now, what you'll do, we'll make another array of length 2n. So the first element is this, the second element is this, third element is this, fourth element is this, and so on. Okay, so what you'll do is that you have to take another counter that will tell you at which point I am on in storing out these values. So we'll take another pointer, that is position. That is the position on the new array. This is the pointer. Let's say let's make it k, or let's say position, whatever you can say here. That is on the 0th element on the starting new array. Okay, that will keep on incrementing as we insert elements inside it. So the first value, that is, as you can see here, and pos equal to 0, position equal to 0, we have to insert nums of I. That is the ith element, that is the first element. Nums of I, as you can see, I equal to 0. So this will print I equal to 0, which is the first element, that is equal to 1. Then this is, as you can see, post incrementing operator. So it will first make pos equal to 0, then increment it. So it will become 0 plus 1, so that is 1. So now it will go to index 1, that it is moved to here. Okay, so at it has moved to here, we have to now fill the next position in the new array, and that will be here, that is I plus n, that is the nth element. 0, so 0 plus n, that is 4, so that is this element, it will be placed here, that is 3. Okay, and then again pos will increment by 1, so it will now become, from 1 it will become 2, and so on. It will be keep on incremented, and this will come to the next element, and we have to somehow incrementally increase this pos and keep on inserting elements from this old array to this new array according to this particular condition. So this is the only main part of this particular code, that how we are incrementing the pos variable and inserting elements, so that the ith element and I plus n element in this particular manner. In the end, we have the new array. We can just return on this new array, that is the answer array, and the answer. That's it. That's the complete logic in the code part for this particular problem. As you can see that we have done just one for loop, so it is O of n. the time complexity as well. Space complexity, we have created this array, so O of n. Okay, if you still have any doubts, you can mention it in the comment box of this particular video. I will see you in the next one, LEETCODE, and bye.